Sabotage. Alright, we're gonna meet at the office and see if we can put a rest to the mole situation. What you got for me, Dalton?
You're right on time. Ularu is the mole. Yes, you made the right call.
Yes, I did.
I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board.
Understood.
For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with. The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. I can't imagine a more satisfying ending.
Yes.
Now, let's attend a meeting. We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Veena. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Veena. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to
Sneaky,
that.
sneaky, sir.
We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Veena is completing the internal Neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Botched human trials and murder for hire?
Yep.
You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion,
Nope.
we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal Neuroamp is ready if you want to send out the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
I hope I am too. Scrambled egg brains, here I come.
Good. I can tell Veena is going to enjoy working with you. Veena will be waiting for you in the Neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Yes, ma'am. Should have put on my corporate suit for that. That's alright. Where are we going, cowboy? Seems like I'm turned around.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of
Ah.
Are you sure you're okay?
Veena and Demarcus aren't around.
They're really...
This unit does not possess advanced surgical capabilities.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, man. Does not possess advanced surgical capabilities.
Ah,
I'm in trouble.
Here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda.
Yeah.
Now, just
but-
a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards.
I didn't see Elon
Provided
Musk.
Demarcus got everything entered correctly.
Is this approved by...
Did I not just
him?
say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time.
Well,
Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
You've got a lot more faith in Ryujin than I ever will. Good luck.
This is where the game ends. How it should have ended.
Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Did my boots change? I can't see my feet.
Without human oversight.
Oh, they did change. I lost my gear. Oh, you have a twitch.
So, how are you feeling? You look good? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal Neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. Demarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. Me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Warning. This unit is not suited for addressing.
F then E, huh? Nice. Hit E twice. That activates them. It's weird. It's like you gotta do it for each action. So F
Neat trick.
and then E to activate them twice. Once to lock onto them, second time to activate. I'll do what you want.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Yeah, well.
Yes.
Don't let it slip to Demarcus
Good.
that she lectured.
Hear that, Demarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and Demarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Our floor's off limits to most people. Kind of nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Veena's promise of no downtime was going to be. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal Neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Whatever puts him behind bars, I'm ready.
It's good to know we're of the same mind on this one. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof.
Like that
Option
one.
B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Let's instead of sneaking through ventilation shafts, let's go with that.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed.
Yeah.
Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development.
R&D.
And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on.
In the basement.
Also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials. But Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an Overseer Program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal Neuroamp. Exactly. And what the public doesn't know doesn't hurt them.
Huh. So much for freedom of the press. Or accountability.
Yep.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. That old man's going to be around for some time to come, especially since I heard you helped him get rid of an old thorn in his side. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you.
Nice.
These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
I mean, at this point, that kind of a senior ranked dude.
Just make sure you follow through on that statement.
Once you've run the Overseer Program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. Good. I guarantee the moment he scratches the surface on that story, you'll have a broadcast sent to every system. So, any final questions before you go?
No.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Oh,
here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer Program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Goodbye.
Alright. Let's first make sure that he's appropriately signed to Mr. Scarab. Alright. He is.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Cora misses the lodge anyhow. I'll say hello to the gang for you.
Alright. No active companion at the moment. And guessing pretty cool. I think I might just stick with that. That's pretty cool. Physical's not that much less. Energy's much, much higher. And 25% harder to detect. I like it. Gotta go talk to Dalton. Next floor down. Hey, Dalton.
My company's future
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look.
Let us.
Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer Program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Going to frame Masako. Use their Overseer Program to do it.
Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise.
It's better not
I
be.
fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer Program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
You better not be a double agent. Okay, you gave me the eyes. You look pretty trusting. We'll trust that you're not a double agent.
Ryujin CEO, no joke.
Let's see if the Trade Authority is finally back. Make sure. Take everybody down.
Struts retract.
Orbital insertion complete.
Which do we want to do? Covert or overt? Let's
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
No, I got a bunch of side missions for Atlantis. Alright. Let's go in through the front door and see if we can put our negotiation skills to work. No way, this is the first time I've been to the commercial district. Apparently so.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Is your foot in the door? Showing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Aelys Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Well, thank you. I don't look like agent of Ryujin or anything at all. Not a big deal. Okay, we got to go to the executive floor, which is restricted.
Desi notified me that you are on your way. If you our waiting area is just to my right.
Have a seat. Alright. Sit down looking all normal.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you are here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait.
Real quick, before you continue on this mission, you want to make sure that you have an EM weapon. That way, if you do have to shoot somebody, you just incapacitate them, don't kill them. This one might not be the best because it randomly deals damage, actual damage. Which is a bummer. But you get off the elevator. You have two options. You can go to this door, which is what we're gonna do. And you go up, or you can go all the way around to here, and there's a vent here, and you can go down. We'll go down last, but we're gonna start out by. You can get it through both hallways, but yeah. Start out by going up because we want to finish the missions up here, and the secondary mission, or the optional, which is release the poison gases. And this is where you start trespassing. Once you're here, I like to save. You have to be sneaky now. Very sneaky, sir. First off, we want to get upstairs, right through this area here. And the easiest way to do that, tell this security guard to get lost. Hit scan. On the keyboard you hit E, and then you can manipulate them and say, hey, go sit on the couch. You're like, oh, I want to do that in a hurry. And you got this person up here. And I like to tell them to go sit on that chair. See what they do. They just go for it. Now you're completely clear. You have full access to office. Pretty easy. Alright. 3 credits. There's nothing good in here. Anytime I've unlocked it, I'm not even gonna waste my time. Nothing important in any of the messages. Alright, now that we did that, now that we stole all the stuff out of the office, I want to head up above the lights. On the side. I hit my head on that. Alright. Now, I don't think we actually need to sneak here. Everybody's far enough away. There is a vent right here. Go up. This is where we can go to sabotage heating system. You came in from the roof, which some of you would be. We'll be coming in through these hatches, through that hatch. And you can look down at this security guy through the glass, manipulate him and have him flip the switch, and deactivate the fans. And we will do that. We'll say, hey, security guy. For some reason. Wow, he ran at me. And now he's shutting down all the fans. They're all shut down. That's completely unnecessary since we came in through the main entrance, but I wanted to show you anyway. Heating issues. Activate the heating system. Yep. Oh man. Hadn't been maintained in 279 days.
All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Okay. Well, we did that. Now, all the regular personnel are cleared out, but as you can see, it added additional security guards. So what we're gonna do is manipulate that security guard to sit on the couch all the way down there. And that way we can just drop right down. A quick save. A lot during missions like this. That way, you sound the alarms, you make a big mistake, no big deal. This one we've already manipulated. So he's not gonna go for it again. Yeah. And don't like going this way because this security guard will see you most of the time. So I just do a little sneak to jump thing right there. And now we're clear. We wave at him, there's another security guard there. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think activating the system makes this whole thing a lot more difficult. Because if we didn't do that, this whole area down here, we would not be trespassing. But we are trespassing now. And so we just gotta pay attention to the guard patterns. Well, we dropped down through the vent. Now we've got to just sneak over to the cafeteria. Tell that guard to go in the closet, the office. Got 2 security guys. This one, we can sneak in a little ways. Tell that guy to get lost. Steal some free credits. And go in the vent. As far as air vents, these are very clean. They did a nice job. As you can see too, the gas leaks kind of limit your paths. So there's less civilians, there's more security and less options, but it kind of makes where you have to go a little bit more linear. Kind of nice. bench. Drop down through here. Hopefully you have a jetpack of any kind. I mean, I think you can drop. You can make your way down without a jetpack. So I'm doing that just to show you that you can, but I prefer to just jump off the side and use my jetpack. A lot more fun. Security guy here.
The hell was that?
Alright. Well, that seemed to work.
I don't see anything.
You can jump him there to see if I can sneak across without him seeing me again. This area is definitely the most difficult out of the entire mission. So the reason why that's so nice is we can manipulate him later on. Kind of save your manipulation for when you need it. Get a vent over there. So those turrets are automatic. They sense your movement. There's two directions we could go here. Go along there, and then there's a security terminal on the backside.
Looks like it's all clear. Stand down.
Well, that way, leave. We'll see where it gets us. Take that direction, gets you directly to the computer. That's nice. And then we've got to, I don't think there's anything that leads you anywhere interesting through all of this. That's okay. That's cool. Yeah, when you hack this computer, have the security key card. Now we've got to get that prototype. I think this is the most challenging portion. We're going to go back up through the vent here. seem like we can do anything useful there. Can't scan this guy through here either. Apparently you can kind of sneak across there.
Stand down.
Now we're gonna go the other way. We can deactivate these turrets. Actually, never seen this before. We want to make our way back this way to shut off the turrets. Which is tricky because of this spot right here. I think it sees me. Well, that's interesting. Not what we wanted. I should just drop down over there. You don't want to do what I did. You could just drop down on those boxes and kind of hide on the backside, but we're here now. Much, but well, the turret killed her. That's not what we want either. No alarms were sounded. Deactivate turrets. Alright, make sure and grab that security card while you're there. And just sneak around down through here instead of going up above. But it is a good way to get here. Trying to navigate those pipes back around to here is not worth it. Come out underneath here. You have the turret there. I don't think you can quite sneak through here, but quick save. Still knocked out. Security guy in here, guaranteed. Where's the security guy? So far, we've only had to knock out one person. That's kind of cool. What an easy lock. Deactivate the alarm before you try taking it. Make your way over here. Close the windows. Now they can't see what I'm doing. Go in here and steal the Neuroamp. One lady got incapacitated. Which is not what I wanted to do, but I think it's possible not to incapacitate that person. I know it's possible. You gotta get around to these stairs, which is tricky with the turret. But I think you just slow sneak in front of this door around to these stairs and get up that way. But now that there's nobody back here, just go over here, run along, crouch. No turrets, no security, nobody knows we're here, no alarms. Hi guys. Good seeing you. Good fun. Alright, got one guy left. And we're just gonna brain control him. Make him go stand in the corner while we make our exit. Like there's an elevator right there. We don't want him getting seen by the other guards over there. Quick save. Kinda ran away. And we go to the entrance and we're done. There we go. Alright, we finished it. Now we deliver it to the news.
You can't go in. You just can't. Break it to you. But his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots.
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity. Can I help you?
Yeah, protect my anonymity.
All right. What's this so-called story about?
Oh, about neuroamps.
All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Probably should not.
Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
There you go. News being reported.
David Barron is the most famous journalist in the settled systems.
What are you wearing? Very pink. Oh, you don't have to go through the transit. Just fast travel to your ship. Oh, my ship. Yeah, I'd like to fast travel into the pilot seat, please.
I have something for you.
Barrett? Not appropriate.
Escape trajectory plotted.
Reactors firing. Orbit.
Back to... Yeah, that's fine. Back to Neon.
Stabilized.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Any trouble.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report. Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the Neuroamp perform? I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news.
Yep.
Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom, so this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making it while boosting our public perception. I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
What? You want me to use my Neuroamp?
Fine. Whether or not you use the internal Neuroamp is up to you, but I still want results. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Veena is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Well, of course. Well, that's not what we want to do. The alarms, yeah.
Move back!
No alarms. What were all those explosions?
You had your chance!
Aha. News being reported.
Welcome to SSNN.
This ship
shit.
Oops. Don't throw grenades on accident.